Yo guys, here I'm just making a video teaching you how to draw an anime boy, as I know there are a lot of people who struggle with this issue or just want to draw one, so hopefully I can help you out with that. When starting this drawing, I begin with a big old circle. I then go to place the center line to keep the face nice and symmetrical. After drawing the line down the face, I like to go across with 2 lines, as this helps me gauge the placement as well as the size of the eyes. I don't know, I think it can add a lot of value just by adding 1 extra line, so I like to do it in most of my pieces. I find that it can really help speed up the process when drawing the eyes and trying to balance them out. Next is drawing the character's jaw. This can easily be drawn with 2 slightly inward tilting lines, then adding a triangle with a rounded tip for the chin. Now that I have the base of the face drawn, I'm now just going to start adding in the rough placements for where I want the character's features to be. By this, I just mean the eyes, mouth, and nose. Also, when drawing the eyes, remember to keep about a 1 eye distance in between the 2, as this can help it look more natural unless you're going for something very stylistic. To make the drawing cleaner, I'm going to lighten the current layer I'm working on and continue on a new layer. This just helps make the piece sharper and more readable, so it's easier to continue drawing on. However, if you're drawing traditionally, I'd recommend just keeping your initial sketch very light, or if you've already drawn it, just lightly erase over it to get it to look very light. When drawing the hair, I break it up into 2 sections, the first being the bangs at the front, and then the back of the hair, making it easier to draw. And when doing the back of the hair, I do a big afro-like circle, and then use that as a guide to place the rest of the hair. This just helps prevent it from becoming unsymmetrical or looking ugly. When drawing the back of the hair, make sure to keep in mind that there is a little bit of space between the cranium and the actual silhouette of the hair. By not drawing in this extra circle, it can make your character look kind of goofy, or it just makes your character look like they have no brain. To start this off, I'm just picking up midtones for each section of the character. By this, I mean choosing a color that isn't too dark or too light, as by doing that, it can make the piece look a little bit funky, or like it has extreme lighting when it shouldn't. The reason it's good to aim for midtones is because if you go too light, your piece can look completely washed out, or too dark, it can look muddy and very dark. Yeah, okay, that's rough. If you're using digital, you should remember to flip your canvas, as it can help you look at your piece in a whole new light, and it can also prevent you from having your piece look like this. If you're not and you're doing traditional, I would recommend taking your piece of paper, flipping it and putting it against a window, as it can achieve pretty much the same effect. Okay, now for the shadows. When doing this section, I make a brand new layer. Then clip said layer to the coloring layer. Then I go to the layer modes and set it to multiply. Although this can vary from piece to piece. Now that I'm done with the shadows, I'm going to do the same thing of making a new layer, clipping it, but this time I'm going to make the layer mode overlay. It also acts as a bridge between the rest of the piece and the shadows, connecting them better. Now that we're all finished, here's a quick time lapse of the whole thing. Okay, now it's all done, so thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to like or even subscribe if you want to see more. Lastly, here are two of my more detailed paintings just in case you'd like to see those too. Anyways, that's all. See you guys again next time.